Now we all know that Blynk is the most popular platform for all the people who want to get started with the IoT project, and many of you people have made their first IoT project with the help of the Blynk IoT platform only. So today we're going to learn how to use the Blynk IoT platform on our 4G development board so that you can make the internet control project for sending the data or receiving the data from the Blynk IoT platform without using any Wi-Fi connectivity using the 4G cellular network. So let's get started. So now before moving ahead with the code part, make sure the 4G module is connected properly with the microcontroller board of your choice. The SIM card is inserted in correct position. The voltage level switch is at the right position. All the antennas are connected to the respective slot. And the module is powered up properly with a 9 volt to 12 volt 2 ampere power supply. Now the 4G board used in this video is available for sale on our website, whose purchase link is down in the description of this video. And now let's move ahead with the code part. So here is the Blynk client example code, and for this code we are using two libraries. One is the tinygsm and other is the Blynk, which you can get by going into the library manager, and here just search for tinygsm first, and here I have installed the 0.11.7 version of the library, and then you can also search for Blynk, and in my case I have installed the version 1.2.0. so that's how you can install both the libraries. And after that, this code is written in such a way that it is compatible with all the 4 boards including ESP266, ESP32, Arduino Mega and Arduino Uno board. For the demo purpose, I'm using my Arduino Uno board in this case. Then later on, this code do require a couple of changes to be made to make it work on your end. So let me guide you those changes. So first of all, here I have connected the LED on digital pin 9 because I'm going to show you a demo of controlling the LED using Blynk IoT platform. You can change the LED pin number according to your application. Later on, you need to provide the APN name. In my case, it is www. Now, if you want to find the APN name of your network provider, you can just go to google.com and here type out the network provider name. In my case, it is VI, and then type out 4G APN name. By searching, here as you can see, I got www as the APN name, which I have provided here. Later on, here we need to have the authentication token from the Blynk IoT platform. So now let me guide you how to make that Blynk template and the device to make it work with our 4G development board. For that, I'll go to my Blynk account, and here I'll go to the developer zone, and here click on new template. I'll give this template a name as 4G template, and here the hardware I'm using is Arduino and the connection type is GSM. Click on the done button. Now let's go to data stream, and here click on new data stream. I'll select virtual pin here. Now in this case, what we are doing is we are doing two different things. One is sending the data from our device to the cloud, and other is receiving data from the cloud to our device. So for sending the data, what we are doing is we are sending the random values to virtual pin V0. So I've named this virtual pin as random values, and its range will be 0 to 100. Which is connected at virtual pin V0. Let us click on the create button. Similarly, I'll create a new data stream again on virtual pin, and this will be used to control the LED. So I'll type as LED button, virtual pin V1, and the data is 0 and 1. That's it. So that's how we created two data stream. Then we'll go to the web dashboard, and here I'll import one switch to control the LED, which is connected to virtual pin V1. Click on the save button, and next I will add a label in which I will be able to see the values coming from our device at virtual pin V0. Click on the save button and click on the save once again. So we successfully created a template. Now we can go to device, and here click on new device, click on from template, and choose the template which you have just created. In my case, it is 4G template. Click on the create button, and we are done with all the configurations on our Blynk account. As you can see, we got a LED button and a random value display. And we also got the auth token as well. So here I'll just copy the auth token, and I'll provide that auth token here. Great. After that, rest of all the code will remain as it is, but still let me explain how this is working. So I'll directly go to the setup part. So here we are powering up the 4G development board. After that, we are initializing the modem. Then we are connecting it with the Blynk server according to our authentication token. And later I have created a timer which is being called after 5000 milliseconds. That means 5 seconds. And after every 5 seconds, it will be calling my timer event function. Now let's just check what is in my timer event function. So in this function, we are sending the value of I, which is incremented after every 5 seconds. It is sent to the virtual pin V0. And this is also printed on the serial monitor. So every 5 seconds, we'll be sending a new value, a counter value you can say. Next is in the loop, we are running blynk.run and timer.run, which will be handling all the tasks in the backend. Now we are left with how will we receiving the data? Well, as we receive the data, this blink.write function will be called, which is attached to virtual pin v1, and as soon as the data is received, it will be printed on the serial monitor and it will be reflected onto the LED pin as well. If the data is 1, the LED will turn on. If the data is 0, LED will turn off. So that was the example code. Now let me show you it's working. So here I'll select the right board and COM port and hit the upload button. Okay, so the code is successfully uploaded. I'll open the serial monitor. Now here make sure that the baud rate is selected as 9600 and here it is selected as both NL and CR. Now here it says techiesms 4G development board powering up and we need to wait for a couple of seconds to boot up the device. So connecting to www, connecting to GPRS, connecting to Blynk, and it is ready and connected. And as you can see, it already sent 2 data. Like after 5 seconds, it is sending a new data. So let's just check out on the Blynk platform. So as you can see, we are receiving the values here in the random values widget. And now let's test whether we are able to send the data from the cloud platform to the device or not. So I'll turn off the LED button, and as you can see, the received data is 0. And as soon as I turn on the button, the LED on the board got turned on, and on the serial monitor, we receive the data 1 as well. Let's just try to turn it off. Okay, I'm able to turn on and off the LED and the latency is very, very less. And as we all know, the Blynk latency is already very low, but still with the help of the GSM, the 4G network as well, we are able to get the same latency that we are getting in our Wi-Fi connectivity. So yeah, we are able to send the data, we are able to receive the data in the backend, and everything is working flawlessly with the help of the 4G development board. So that was the Blynk lad example code, and with the help of this code, you can make some amazing IoT project like sending the sensors data to the cloud, controlling your home appliances with the help of the relays attached with the Arduino board or ESP board, whichever board you are using, and you can make some amazing home automation based project as well with the help of the 4G development board. So I'll provide this example code link down in the description of this video. And other than this example code, we do have some other example codes for this board and their respective videos as well, so that you can learn from those videos and can create some amazing things out of it. So just keep watching, keep learning, and keep making.